Look, man-made fog amid Tennessee's histoplasmosis outbreak. Some are pointing to man-made fog as the source. Here's the facts. Guess what? They're predicting this histoplasmosis. You can see the date right here, 2024. Look how far it's going to climb. It is all over the place. Look at the maps. It's not just Tennessee. Look at this. It's a fungal infection. Look, 19 years old survives a rare fungal infection after months of misdiagnosis. You see this? And some people were pointing to that fog. You know, I wanted to do just a reel, and that reel would not take. As soon as I ended the reel to record it, it kicked me off. Look at these outbreaks of it, you all. How about we do the United States? Let's just put that in the world. The world. W-O-R-L-D. Let's see what's happening. Let's see if we can see it. I got to get a good map. Infections. Histoplasmosis infections worldwide, thinking outside the Ohio River Valley. Oh, isn't this interesting? Look at this. The Ohio Valley is really targeted. Look at that. You know, that's around where the New Madrid is also. See that? You in these states? Look at this. If you're experiencing symptoms and stuff, read up on it, you all. Please read up on it. Look at this. I got to see what this one is. Oh, this is Candida auris host interaction, antifungal drug resistance. You can see it. All this stuff just popped up all of a sudden since the past few years. Isn't that interesting? It's okay. Go do your research. Superbug fungus infections. Record highs. A superbug fungus. I would be taking some antifungal herbal supplements and stuff. I truly would. Go out there and look. Look at what you can take for it. This is not good, you all. See what it does? Look, 3 days ago. Oh, let's see what's happening here. What is this? I want to see this map too. I like the maps. Just let me see what they're talking about with this map. International Travel Advisory. Oh. Microbiology. No, let me get this. One day ago, what are you doing today? I want you to know the World Economic Forums. Things are taking place during the supermoon. Number of new, what are these cases? We got to see, you all. Let's see if we can find what they're talking about. Oh, it's Cutaneous leishmaniasis. That's worldwide 2024. We're supposed to be looking at the fungal infection because they think it's due to the man-made fog right there. So if you are having those symptoms, you all, let's see what the symptoms are. I'm going to just go right here. We'll see what the symptoms are for the histoplasmosis that is spreading. Fungus gets, ooh. I want to see that picture of the lungs. I think it went a little too fast. I'm trying to get out of this spot. It won't let me get out. Hold on, you all. There, here we go. It's supposed to be this common right here, southeastern mid-Atlantic. It's on the rise big time. It infects the organs of the body through the bloodstream. As if you weren't dealing with enough, you got this thing out there. You've got this thing out there. Look. And you inhale it. It's all in your lungs. What are the, let's see the areas. That's 2024. The Mississippi Valley. The cases are on the rise in Williamson, Nashville. Mid-state seeing a rise in the fungus infection. How do you get it? Some people believe it's in the man-made fog. They do. The man-made fog. I'm sure that article says, here's the facts saying it's not. I wanted to see the symptoms. If I can do the symptoms, let me just do it. Let's do the symptoms of it so you know. You may be having symptoms of this right now, may not know what's wrong with you. Okay. In most cases, it's a mild flu-like symptoms that appear between 3 and 17 days after exposure to the fungus. These symptoms include fever, chills, headaches, muscle aches, fatigue, cough, chest discomfort. In milder forms, most symptoms will go away on their own in a few weeks or within a month. Look, the American Lung Association. It's an acute respiratory distress. Y'all just tuning in. Gina, can we see your face? Yeah, you can see it. It's right here. You gotta be careful. Maybe when they say don't go outside, it's a bad air quality day. Maybe when you see something like that, maybe you should stay inside. They really don't tell you why. Truly, why would you say it's a bad air quality day? Look. This is something else. Sporotrichosis, a small, painless red, purple, pink bump on your skin. And more bumps start to appear. Eventually, they become pus, and they open up sores. They spread to your arms. Oh, my gosh. Let's see how long you can have it. You can have it 3 to 17 days with this. How do you know if your body is full of fungus? Why you got to have articles like that? Why is your body full of fungus? Why they got to write stuff down there? Because people's bodies are full of fungus. That's probably what it is. It's becoming more and more a common thing. Now, you know what I've been doing every day? If you don't like cloves, I never did like cloves when I was growing up. My mom would put cloves in the ham or something. But I'm a big fan of cloves now. I would drink clove tea. I'll put some cloves in a container, like a thermos. I'll boil that hot water. I'll pour it in there and for a couple hours or so. Oh, they froze my screen. Oh, that's about fine. Did you see they froze that screen on me when I was talking about that fungus? They keep doing it. They keep closing. Let me just no, my gosh, you all, this is histoplasmosis. Let me come over here. I'm going to go to my history. They don't want to see my face. All right, that's fine. You just don't, yeah. Okay. They want me talking about it. They don't want me talking about it. See how they're freezing me up every time I turn it to me? I got full Wi-Fi. Full Wi-Fi. I'm a big fan of cloves, whole cloves now. Get you some in the store. Yeah, I froze. I was talking about this histoplasmosis and fungus and stuff like that. Well, I will chew probably around 5 cloves after I eat. You know, if they're, depending on how dry they are, if you have them for a long time, they're going to be a little dry, but they're normally not that dry. But some people will chew a clove a day. There was this teacher in this college. I think it was Polly or somebody. maybe it was a doctor she told me about. They always had a clove in their mouth. Yeah, when she worked in the ER. There is this doctor, I think she said, Polly, if you watch this video, he always was chewing on a clove. Yeah. I have cloves now every day. I do. You don't want to overdo it. Check and see if it's going to cause it. Yeah. It's spreading. It is spreading, you all. If you living in these states and stuff, and it attacks your lungs, it says it's a challenging infection to track, but CDC says not everyone exposed to the fungus gets sick. Well, if not everyone exposed to the fungus gets sick, then why are some people not getting affected? Is that some type of man-made thing? I mean, they're talking about the man-made fog, and there's accusations that there are some super things out there that are created in the labs by men. I read where AI can create the perfect virus now. It could. But this is quite alarming, you all. This histoplasmosis. It's spreading. I want to see if it's in any news at all. And I really don't think they got it even in the news, you all. Well, it's in some news. If I can, yeah, let me see if I can track it. It's attacking. It's in the environment. It's no doubt. They climb. Uh-oh. Okay, so maybe this is going to be it. When they were talking about the bird flu, the H1N1, back in the early 2000s, they were talking about clusters. When you start seeing clusters appear in certain areas, you got to get yourself ready because it will turn into an epidemic, a pandemic. That might be the next pandemic. Histoplasmosis. It might. It might. I'm not predicting it, but this thing right here, I don't know. Look, they got a health advisory. They got a health advisory. If you're in Tennessee. Oh, why is the European Medical Journal cutaneous histoplasmosis in patients with, well, I'm sure there's people who don't have that, but yet they got that? That's quite telling now, isn't it? I'm not saying nothing. I'm not going to say anything. Get you some garlic if you like it. Yeah, go natural. Drink you some herbal teas and stuff. Do your research. What specific herb or spice is for that? Yeah, be careful, you all. If you got that. Oh, it's making me sleepy. I woke up too early from the wind. You're breathing in the spores. It's in the air. It's in the air that you breathe. It says it's caused by breathing in the spores of the fungus. And you can't see it because they're so microscopic. They had to say that it's when the farming and construction and exploring caves. Well, that's not the case now. It's not the case now. Okay. I'm going to go. I'm probably going to get myself in trouble in shadow band. We got pestilence and disease and stuff. It sounds like end times. Throughout history, there's been a lot of end time things like that. Even thousands of years ago, there have been plagues and pestilence and stuff like that. I'm going to go. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours, love you.